When people ask me who I am, and I'm at an age where people ask me that a lot, my answer is always very simple. Soy Ivana la Tejana. I'm Tejana. I can understand how people would think that this is an inadequate or overly simplified answer, but I think it's a very loaded response. Yes, I am obviously Texan, but since I'm using the Spanish word for it, it's easy to infer that I'm also Mexican. I am also bilingual, and that I'm very proud to be from this state. It wasn't always that easy. There was a time not too long ago where I'd be asked to give a little information on who I am, and I'd be at a complete loss for words other than stating my name. Truthfully, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what made me special or what set me apart from everyone else. I was young and very confused. Every day I'd watch my parents, whose primary language is Spanish, and compare them to myself. I couldn't speak Spanish to save my life, and the few words I did know would get made fun of for mispronunciation. So I turned my back on that part of me entirely. As the years went by, I came out of my shell more and more. I'd go to fiestas with my family and eat every taquito and tamale in sight. In the spring of 2017, my dad got us tickets to Sombrero Fest. His favorite artist would be there, Intocable, and he told us he wouldn't be missing it for the world. It would turn out to be a life-changing event for me. The sights, the sounds, the smells, it was wonderful. Anyone who has ever been to Sombrero Fest can attest to that. It was the most beautiful blend of Mexican American culture that I'd ever seen. I quickly realized that I had been to every restaurant that had set up a food booth there. I knew every song that was played. I even ran into so many people that I knew. I rejoiced in the fact that this wonderful fiesta was held every single year in a place only 20 minutes from where I live. You'll find me here every single year, I thought to myself. As I found myself singing and dancing along with everyone there that night, having the time of my life, I felt freer than I'd ever had before. And I think this man did too. Above all else, I felt sincerely proud. I was proud to find myself amongst people who loved and basked in the glory of their culture and feeling like there was nowhere else I'd rather be, because I was already where I truly belonged.